I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. Yes, we're very old enemies. And if my suspicions are correct, they might have something to do with the dragons returning. But that isn't important right now. What is important is that you might be Dragonborn. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kynesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kynesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. That's better. Let's get on the road to Kynesgrove.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Salokunier, Zil Grotova Ulsa. Sled.
Order of the yard. Stop right there. Smart woman. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go after you pay the fine.
some answers, don't I? Go ahead. Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back. I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them. Not a damn thing. I was just as surprised as you to find that big black dragon here. Really? Where? Interesting. Same dragon. Damn it, we're blundering around in the dark here. We need to figure out who's behind it all. Exactly. Nobody even remembers our name these days. We used to be known across Tamriel as the protectors of the Septim Emperors. Those days are long gone, though. For the last 200 years, we've been searching for the next Dragonborn to guide and guard, as we are sworn to do. But we never found one, until now. The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩 are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is. The faction that rules the Aldmeri Dominion. The ones who almost destroyed the Empire during the Great War 30 years back. There's no worse enemy to humankind in Tamriel. The Empire barely survived the last war. The 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩 don't intend to lose the next one. Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩? Before the Great War, the Blades helped the Empire against the 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩. Our Grand Master saw them as the greatest threat to Tamriel. At the time, that was true. Maybe it still is. So we fought them in the shadows, all across Tamriel. We thought we were more than a match for them. We were wrong. If we could get into the 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩 embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is, that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia. I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long. Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up with them.
By sure, what do you want?
You're new around here, so I'll go easy on you. But don't get on my bad side.
Oh, what happened? What a waste.
Ah, dead body!
It means so much to us to have the claw back where it belongs. Thank you. Oh, what happened?
I don't think you were followed. Come on, I have a plan. Not here, downstairs.
I'm gonna need some hardwood planks. None of that soft pine this time.
Not here, downstairs.
Aye, we can get that for you. We just finished the timber for those catapults. War may be good for business, but it's hard on families. The hard truth, that is. Let's drink to the fallen ones.
I figured out how we're going to get you into the 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪 embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪 ambassador, 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙘𝙪, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the 𝘼𝙗𝙪 at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The 𝘼𝙗𝙪 wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Let me handle that. You'll have a real invitation, don't worry. As long as you can act the part of a 𝘼𝙗𝙪 toady, you'll get past the guards. That's when the fun starts. You'll have to slip away from the party without raising the alarm. Then you'll need to find 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪's office and search her files. Malborn should be able to point you in the right direction. Sounds good. Be careful. What? Something you're still confused about?
True, I may look the part of dashing swordsman, but I prefer the art of wit to that of... Your typical solitude wench is like the city itself. A sharp mind beats a sharp blade any day. Words to live by.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? A stretch in the castle dower dungeon will straighten you right out.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪𝙩 this time.
You hear the news? The Emperor has been murdered.
Seems there's always more to be done.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The 𝘼𝙗𝙗 takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. You're asking me? She promised that she was sending someone who knew what they were doing. If you actually want to get out alive, I'd bring whatever you need to move quietly and kill quickly. I'll give you a few more minutes. I can't wait here all day. It's my neck on the line, remember? You ready yet? I need to get back before I'm missed. Remember, you won't have anything except what I smuggle in for you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've got to go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry. Your job is to get into the party without being fingered as a spy.
Glad you decided to check us out.
Take care of this.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you pick up inside. Hold on. What was that?
Somebody help!
waiting for?
Not like this.
Look out!
It may be dead. Where did it come from?
Very soft. It's like the ancient. Let. Look out!
Your job is to get into the party without being...
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest, which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready. You'll only have... You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. You can't go to a... party at the Thalmor... I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
A fellow latecomer to Ellendon's little soiree. And arriving by carriage, no less. I salute you, my good lady. My lateness is due more to getting lost on the way up this god's-forsaken mountain than to any desire to actually arrive late. I prefer to arrive early, often the day before the party, so as not to miss out on any of the drinking.
Please, you first.
There's not enough drinking in the world today, wouldn't you agree?
I just need to rest a moment. Right here on this lovely...
I will just...
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
Cold out here. I don't look forward to the trip back down.
Of course not. Purely a formality. Now I need to see your invitation.
Perhaps we might share a carriage after the party.
Thank you, ma'am. Go
Now,
right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Ellendwyn, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim, and you are?
heard any news from the other parts of Skyrim?
Have you? All good, I trust. But you have me at a disadvantage. I'm afraid I know nothing about you. Please,
Madam
tell me
Ambassador,
more
I
about
am
yourself.
so sorry to
What
interrupt.
brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the
Of
Orinthia
course.
Red?
I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador. What can I get for you? You made it in. Good. As soon as you distract the guards, I'll open this door and we can get you on your way. Let's hope we both live through this day.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? My friend, you are very perceptive. I have a powerful thirst that cannot be slaked. And none of the waiters will bring me
What
a
can
drink.
I get for you? Here you go,
No
man.
one
The
will
finest
cut
Colovian bread.
me up.
Is there anything else I can get for you?
Wine later. I can hardly.
All right, then.
I couldn't agree more. By the way, have you heard any interesting...
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink
Now
around
that I
here?
think on it, I did hear something rather interesting the other day. Apparently,
The one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles.
Some say the ship suffered
If
damage
there's
to her hull when
anything
she
I
struck
can
an
ever
iceberg.
do for you,
Captain
do not
Safi can't afford the
hesitate to
repairs.
call upon me.
Of course, she would never admit such a thing. Captain Safi is far too proud a woman.
Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend.
Is my staff seeing to your needs?
Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone. Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make. I propose a toast to 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘𝙪𝙣.
Let's go. Before anyone notices us.
Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her.
So far, so good. Let's hope nobody saw us slip out. We need to pass through the kitchen. Your gear is hidden in the larder. Just stay close and let me do any talking. Got it? Follow me.
Our 𝘼𝙗𝙗 overlords, would we? Someone bring me a drink, quick.
Who comes, Malborn? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Zavani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up.
Lately?
Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead.
Visited Rory steadily.
Good
Did
luck.
you see those robes?
You're on your
matching
own.
the smell?
Never! are but a dog! You wish to defeat me? Impossible!
But I need that money. I earned it.
Is someone there?
No more.
See you burn!
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. What? Who? What do you want then? Yeah, sure. Okay. Come on, this way. I've seen the guards use it to get rid of bodies. It must lead somewhere. I damn well hope so. If it helps you twist them up, I'm glad to help. They're after some old guy named 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘. Something to do with dragons. I gathered it from listening to them talk when they thought I was out. I've seen a guy in Riften who they seem to think is him. Not much to go on. I don't even know where he lives or his name, but they seem pretty excited about it. That's it. Now, let's get out of here. Whatever you want. But let's go, now.
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both die.
Never mind.
Silence,
I'm dead
traitor.
already.
Move. Slowly.
I cannot best you.
Never should have come here.
Don't you see? 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘 is the only truth.
You are but a dog, and I am your master.
I cannot best you.
You.
Thank you. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing.
Papas isn't too friendly with strangers, but you seem all right.
You made it out alive, at least. Your gear's safe in my room, as promised. Did you learn anything useful? Really? That seems hard to believe. You're sure about that? You're right. I was sure it must have been them. If not the Thalmor, who? Or what? 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪𝙩? He's alive? I thought the Thalmor must have got him years ago. That crazy old man. Figures the Thalmor would be on his trail, though, if they were trying to find out what's going on with the dragons. You mean aside from wanting to kill every blade they can lay their hands on? 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪𝙩 was one of the Blade's archivists, back before the Thalmor smashed us during the Great War. He knew everything about the ancient dragon lore of the Blades. Obsessed with it, really. Nobody paid much attention back then. I guess he wasn't as crazy as we all thought. Ironic, right? The old enemies assumed that every calamity must be a plot by the other side. Even so, we've got to find 𝘼𝙗𝙪𝙩 before they do. He'll know how to stop the dragons, if anybody does. Do they know where he is? Riften, eh? Probably down in the Ratway, then. It's where I'd go. You'd better get to Riften. Ask around the Ragged Flagon in the Ratway. It's at least a good starting point. Oh, and when you find 𝘼𝙗𝙪𝙩, if you think I'm paranoid, you may have some trouble getting him to trust you. Just ask him where he was on the 30th of Frostfall. You'll know what it means.
made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩 maniacs.
Something I
Good
can
to
help
see you
with,
again,
or do
friend.
you just want to talk? I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so. I appreciate that. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast of Keep to the shadows.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another time.
So, you're Brynjolf's new pro? Lot of people looking for him. Don't know his name, but he's paid good money for nobody to know he's down here. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Hardly ever leaves the place. Has someone bring him food and such. Crazy old coot from what I've heard. For that to stand out down here, he must really be off his nut. He's holed up in the Ratway Warrens. Be careful. You're not the only one looking for him. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you're ready to purchase the house. I haven't seen so much celebrating in years. Mercer is dead. We have a new guildmaster, and things are finally looking up. I only hope we can restore the guild to its former glory, after all the damage that's been done. Now that you mention it, there is. I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature, looking for some particular books. I'm told they're the ravings of a madman, a wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you. Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Yngvild. He preferred the solitude in which to perform. Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar. The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals. All right, then.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Is someone there? Kill her!
Esbern cannot elude us, fool.
Go away! What? No, that's not me. I'm not Esbern. I don't know what you're talking about. Delphine? How do you... So you finally found her, and she led you to me. And here I am, caught like a rat in a trap. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. You'd better come in and tell me how you found me and what you want. This'll just take a moment. This one always sticks. There we go. Only a couple more.
Stone. No, no, no.
There we are. Come in, come in. Make yourself at home. That's better. Now we can talk. So, Delphine keeps up the fight after all these years. I thought she'd have realized it's hopeless by now. I tried to tell her years ago. Haven't you figured it out yet? What more needs to happen before you all wake up and see what's going on? 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪 has returned just like the prophecy said. The dragon from the dawn of time who devours the souls of the dead. No one can escape his hunger, here or in the afterlife. 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪 will devour all things and the world will end. Nothing can stop him. I tried to tell them. They wouldn't listen. Fools. It's all come true. All I could do was watch our doom approach. Yes, yes. You see, you know, but you refuse to understand. Oh yes, it's all been foretold. The end has begun. 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪 has returned. Only a dragonborn can stop him. But no dragonborn has been known for centuries. It seems that the gods have grown tired of us. They've left us to our fate as the plaything of 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪 the World Eater. What? You are? Can it really be true? Dragonborn? Then there is hope. The gods have not abandoned us. We must go. Quickly now. Take me to Delphine. We have much to discuss. You mean? Just a moment. I must gather a few things. I'll need... No useless trash. Where'd I... It's my annotated 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙗.
Yes. Book.
One moment. I know time is up. Yes, but you mustn't believe so. Thalmor, there's one more I must bring. Well, I guess that's good enough. Let's be...
Gonna eat well tonight, my darling. I'll try and make this quick.
Somebody help! Someone do something!
There's the blaze agent. Kill her! Memory is low. And I am your master!
Ready for some work, or are you just gonna wander around all day?
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts. Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, 𝘼𝙗𝙗, and Viper can give you a leg up on that. Until next time.
Finished? I've got plenty more where that came from.
Still have quite a good bit of jobs available. If you're looking for... Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there. Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. By the 8, you actually got your hands on it. This alone is worth more than some thieves earn in a lifetime. Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. Must have come from Mercer's place. He'd admired the grey fox for some time. Sure, I'll buy it from you. Here you are. Well, well, I was looking for this little beauty. If you happen across any other unusual trinkets like this, be sure to bring them to me. I promise it'll be worth the effort. What a delightful find. This should cover it. The Dawn Star Sanctuary. Is that where you lot are holding up? Tell you what, it'll cost you. A lot. But I can help you out. What exactly are we talking about here? Suit yourself.
I have work if you've got the backbone.
So, the ending of my tale I began earlier.
It's your tale of single-handedly fighting off a pack of trolls.
What do you need, Dragonborn?
Delphine. It's good to see you. It's been a long time.
It's good to see you too, 𝘼𝙗𝙗. It's been too long, old friend. Too long. Well, then. You made it safe and sound. Good. Come on, I have a place we can talk. Orgnar, hold down the bar for a minute, will you?
Yeah, sure.
This way. Now then, I assume you know about...
Oh yes, dragon. Oh, indeed, yes. Well, this changes everything, of course. There's not... time to live, so we must look. Let me show you. I know I had it here somewhere.
𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪, what?
Give me just a moment. You see, right here, Skyhaven Temple. Constructed around one of the main Akaviri military camps in the Reach during their conquest of Skyrim.
Do you know what he's talking about?
Shh! This is where they built Alduin's Wall, to set down in stone all their accumulated dragon lore. A hedge against the forgetfulness of centuries. A wise and foresighted policy, in the event. Despite the far-reaching fame of Alduin's Wall at the time, one of the wonders of the ancient world, its location was lost.
𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪, what are you getting at?
You mean, you don't mean to say you haven't heard of Alduin's Wall? Either of you?
Let's pretend we haven't. What's Alduin's Wall, and what does it have to do with stopping the dragons?
Alduin's Wall was where the ancient blades recorded all they knew of Alduin and his return. Part history, part prophecy. Its location has been lost for centuries, but I have found it again. Not lost, you see, just forgotten. The Blade's archives held so many secrets. I was only able to save a few scraps.
So you think that Alduin's Wall will tell us how to defeat Alduin?
Well, yes. But there's no guarantee, of course.
Skyhaven Temple it is, then. I knew you'd have something for us, 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪. I know the area of the Reach that 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪's talking about, near what's now known as Karthspire, in the Karth River Canyon. We can meet you there, or all travel together. Your call. Your call. Might be safer to travel separately. Attract less attention that way. Don't worry, I'll get 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪 there in one piece. We'll wait for you near Karthspire. Good luck.
For only through your grace and benevolence may we truly reach.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. Do come back.
I work for...
What do you need, my thing?
You're back! Did you get me a present? I'd really like a dolly. Or maybe a pretty new dress? What is it? What? Oh, stop teasing me! Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
Come and face the Forsworn.
That's how it's done.
Early 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘𝙘 stonework here.
We've got to get this bridge down. These pillars must have something to do with it.
Yes, these are 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘 symbols. Here, let's see. You had the symbol for king and warrior, and of course the symbol for dragonborn. That's the one that appears to have a sort of arrow shape pointing downward.
We must be getting close.
We should be careful. There's no telling what traps and wards the ancient blades may have set.
It's the prophecy, don't you see? Only a dragonborn can stop all.
Yes, that's it. The symbol on the pillar on the left. We'd best be careful in here. Given that Skyhaven Temple was sealed against the return of the Dragonborn, I will try turning all the pillars to that symbol.
Whatever you did, it worked. Let's see what those old blades left in our way.
Wait!
Why are you stopping?
You should be careful here. See these symbols on the floor? Be careful.
Yes, yes. I think we must be close to the edge. Another of the lost 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘 arts. No doubt well, blood. Your blood.
The 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘 blood seal.
Here. You see all the ancient blades revered even Cyrodiil? Very good. Fascinating. Original Akaviri bas-reliefs, almost entirely intact. Seen a final example of early Second Era Akaviri sculptural relief.
Esbern, we need information, not a lecture on art.
Yes. Let's see what we have. Look, here is Alduin. This panel goes back to the beginning of time, when Alduin and the dragon cult ruled over Skyrim. Here, the humans rebelled against their dragon overlord, the legendary Dragon War. Alduin's defeat is the centerpiece of it all. You see, here is fallen from the sky. The Nord tongues, masters of the voice, are arrayed against him.
So does it show how they defeated him? Isn't that why we're here?
Patience, my dear. The Akaviri were not a straightforward people. Everything is couched in allegory, mythic symbol. Yes. This here, coming from the mouths of the Nord heroes, this is the Akaviri symbol for shout. But there's no way to know what shout is meant.
You mean they used a shout to defeat Alduin? You're sure?
Oh, yes. Presumably something rather specific to dragons. Or even Alduin himself. Remember, this is where they recorded all the news of Alduin and his return.
So we're looking for a shout then. Damn it. Have you ever heard of such a thing? A shout that can knock a dragon out of the sky? You're probably right. I was hoping to avoid having to involve them in this, but it seems we have no choice. If they had their way, you do nothing but sit up on their mountain with them and talk to the sky or whatever it is they do. The Greybeards are so afraid of power that they won't use it. Think about it. Have they tried to stop the Civil War or done anything about Alduin? No. And they're afraid of you, of your power. Trust me, there is no need to be afraid. Think of Tiber Septim. Do you think he'd have founded the Empire if he'd listened to the Greybeards? Only if you don't know how to use it. All the great heroes have had to learn to use their power. Those that shrank from their destiny. Well, you've never heard of them, have you? And there are the villains, those that misused their power. There's always a choice, and there's always a risk. But if you live in fear of what might go wrong, you'll end up doing nothing. Like the Greybeards up on their mountain. Right. Good thing they've already let you into their little cult. Not likely they'd help Esbern or me if we came calling. We'll look around Skyhaven Temple and see what else the old blades might have left for us. It's a better hideout than I could have hoped for. Talos guard you.
Look here, in the third panel. The prophecy which brought the Akaviri to Tamriel in the first place. In search of the dragon.
You've retrieved the horn of 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn. You are ready to learn fundamental force. Da means push. Da. With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely. Master 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪 will now gift you with his knowledge of Da. We would speak to you. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the greybeards, but you are ready. Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you. Your training proceeds well, Dragonborn. Sky guard you. Where did you learn of that? Who have you been talking to? The Blades, of course. They specialize in meddling in matters they barely understand. Their reckless arrogance knows no bounds. They have always sought to turn the Dragonborn from the path of wisdom. Have you learned nothing from us? Would you simply be a tool in the hands of the Blades to be used for their own purposes? What I want is irrelevant. This shout was used once before, was it not? And here we are again. Have you considered that Alduin was not meant to be defeated? Those who overthrew him in ancient times only postponed the day of reckoning. They did not stop it. If the world is meant to end, so be it. Let it end and be reborn. No, not now. Not until you return to the path of wisdom. I have given my answer. Go and reconsider your course. Dragonborn, wait. Forgive me, I was intemperate. I allowed my emotions to cloud my judgment. Master Einarth reminded me of my duty. The decision whether or not to help you is not mine to make. No, I cannot teach it to you, because I do not know it. It is called Dragonrend, but its words of power are unknown to us. We do not regret this loss. Dragonrend holds no place within the way of the voice. But not Dragonrend. The knowledge of that shout was lost in the time before history began. Perhaps only its creators ever knew it, but I am not the one to speak of it to you. It was created by those who had lived under the unimaginable cruelty of Alduin's dragon cult. Their whole lives were consumed with hatred for dragons, and they poured all their anger and hatred into this shout. When you learn a shout, you take it into your very being. In a sense, you become the shout. In order to learn and use this shout, you will be taking this evil into yourself. Only Paarthurnax, the master of our order, can answer that question, if he so chooses. He is our leader. He surpasses us all in his mastery of the way of the voice. He lives in seclusion on the very peak of the mountain. He speaks to us only rarely, and never to outsiders. Being allowed to see him is a great privilege. Only those whose voice is strong can find the path. We will teach you a shout to open the way to Paarthurnax. Path to Paarthurnax lies through this gate. I will show you how to open the way. Look. Core. I will grant you my understanding of clear skies. This is your final gift from us. Clear skies will blow away the mist, but only for a time. Keep moving, stay focused on your goal. You will reach the summit.
Look! Look! Baku! Look! Baku! Look! Baku! Look! Bakum!
Greetings, Wunderneek. I am Parthenax. Who are you? What brings you to my Strunmach, my mountain? I am as my father Akatosh made me, as are you, Dovahkiin. Tell me, why do you come here, Volan? Why do you intrude on my meditation? Drem. Patience. There are formalities which must be observed at the first meeting of two of the Dove. By long tradition, the Elder speaks first. Hear my Thum. Feel it in your bones. Match it if you are Dovahkiin. As the Dove do. Now, show me what you can do. Greet me, not as elf, but as Dova. Yes, Sosedo Vrostmu. The dragon blood runs strong in you. It is long since I had the pleasure of speech with one of my own kind. So, you have made your way here to me. No easy task for a Jor, mortal. Even for one of 𝘼𝙗𝙗, dragon blood. What would you ask of me? Ah, I have expected you, Proda. You
would not come all this way for Tinvak with an old Dova. No, you seek your weapon against Alduin. Alduin Comate Tid. What else would you seek? Alduin and Dovahkiin return together. But I do not know the 𝘼𝙗𝙗 you seek. Croesus, it cannot be known to me. Your kind, Jor, mortals, created it as a weapon against the Dove, the dragons. Our 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙪𝙗, our minds, cannot even comprehend its concepts. Drem, all in good time. First, a question for you. Why do you want to learn this 𝘼𝙗𝙗? Prusa, as good a reason as any. There are many who feel as you do, although not all. Some would say that all things must end, so that the next can come to pass. Perhaps this world is simply the egg of the next Kalpa, 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪. Would you stop the next world from being born? Paz, a fair answer. Rofus, maybe you only balance the forces that work to quicken the end of this world. Even we who ride the currents of time cannot see past time's end. Wulsetid los trahodis. Those who try to hasten the end may delay it. Those who work to delay the end may bring it closer. But you have indulged my weakness for speech long enough. Croesus, now I will answer your question. Do you know why I live here, at the peak of the Monavin, what you name Throat of the World? True, but few now remember that this was the very spot where Alduin was defeated by the ancient tongues. 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙪. Perhaps none but me now remember how he was defeated. Yes and no. 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙪. Alduin was not truly defeated either. If he was, you would not be here today seeking to defeat him. The Nords of those days used the Dragonrend shout to cripple Alduin, but this was not enough. 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙪. It was the Kell, the Elder Scroll. They used it to cast him adrift on the currents of time. Not intentionally. Some hoped he would be gone forever, forever lost. Meye. I knew better. Tidbo Amativ. Time flows ever onward. One day, he would surface. Which is why I have lived here. For thousands of mortal years, I have waited. I knew where he would emerge, but not when. How to explain in your tongue? The Dove have words for such things that jaw do not. It is an artifact from outside time. It does not exist, but it has always existed. 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙩. They are fragments of creation. The 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘, Elder Scrolls as you name them, they have often been used for prophecy. Yes, your prophecy comes from an Elder Scroll. But this is only a small part of their power. 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙪𝙗. 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘. Time was shattered here because of what the ancient Nords did to Alduin. If you brought that 𝘼𝙗𝙘𝙘, that Elder Scroll back here to the 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙘𝙗, the Time Wound, with the Elder Scroll that was used to break time, you may be able to cast yourself back to the other end of the break. You could learn Dragonrend from those who created it. Croesus, no, I know little of what has passed below in the long years I have lived here. You are likely better informed than I. Trust your instincts, 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗. Your blood will show you the way. Return it here to the 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Then, 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. Nothing is certain with such things. But I believe the scroll's bond with the 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗 will allow you a seeing, a vision of the moment of its creation. Then you will feel, know Dragonrend in the power of its first expression. You will see them, Wuthfadon, my friends, Haken, Gormlaith, Feldir. The first mortals that I taught the 𝘼𝙗𝙗, the first tongues, the leaders of the rebellion against Alduin. They were mighty in their day, even to attempt to defeat Alduin. 𝘼𝙗𝙗𝙗𝙗. The Nords have had many heroes since, but none greater. Dremjolok, greetings. Sum Ark Mora.